As one of the most important art fairs in America, Art Basel Miami Beach is known for going big. This year, that was truer than ever. Its 2022 fair was its largest and most diverse to date, drawing 282 exhibitors from 38 countries and territories from around the world. Adding to the scale of the fair was the Meridian sector, which housed 20 massive installations that usually don't fit in a gallery setting. All of the large-scale pieces were for sale. One even sold for $350,000. Meridians is curated by Magali Arreola, the director of Museo Tamayo in Mexico City. Some focal pieces include Yonatas de Andrade's Lost and Found, which incorporated dozens of lost or abandoned swimsuits he had found across Brazil. There was also Judy Chicago's 20-foot-long birth tapestry, which used more than 1 million stitches to depict a woman in labor.
Meridians is a platform that was conceived for presenting large-scale works, and we like to think about large-scale not only in terms of size, but also in terms of its expansiveness and how it can also encompass time and space in a way. So we're not only presenting large-scale installations or paintings, but we're also trying to include more and more performances, for example, or film, which are mediums that of course expand not only in space again, but they need time to develop and they need time to be experienced. The process of creating the sector is very simple actually. I do lots of reach out to different galleries or maybe sometimes artists that I'm interested in including in the sector, but we also receive of course different proposals from different galleries, and then all the proposals pass through a committee, which is also the committee that select the galleries for the fair, and that committee selects the project in terms of scale, the proposal and what it really means, in terms of a general survey and platform. This piece is called Lost and Found. It's by Yonatas de Andrade, a Brazilian artist who has frequently dealt with issues such as masculinity and how it is represented and perceived. For this piece, he collected all these found swimming suits in different swimming clubs of Recife, his natal city in Brazil. And he had all these body pieces made by different artisans who were not used to work with body representations. They were more probably into religious images or the fabrication of everyday utensils. And in this case, what the artist wanted is to provoke a dialogue between these artisans and these representations of masculinity, and just to know what would happen when you actually put together two traditions or two visions of the world that are not usually talking to each other. This is a piece by Erin M. Riley, a North American artist who works a lot with tapestry. What she normally does, all her works are very autobiographical in a way. She works not only with her own personal story and her own personal images and photographs, but she also uses images that come from social media, the internet, and she uses this as a way of speaking about sexual violence, violence against women, and all these issues that are very frequently associated with the coming of age, specifically with women, as a way of denouncing all of these problems that we are facing right now, not only in America, but I guess all over the world, and as a way to create consciousness around all of this. Art is important because it really gives us new opportunities to perceive the world in very different manners. It's really an eye-opening and mind-opening discipline that I think is really, really valuable in terms of how we can, think of a better future, or just revisit, past issues or thematics or urgencies that we're very accustomed to in the everyday, but that we're not used to see with a different perspective that would really, help us out, understand better and try to, fight for a better future.